There. Hope everybody's doing fantastic today. Super fantastic. Wildly fantastic. Just mucking around with my cameras here. Sorry about that, guys. It is a happy Friday. It's Friday. We've had a ton of stuff on the go this week. Starting the year off with a bang, so I hope everybody's doing well. Um, I'm here to give you some information, hang out a little bit, a little bit of everything today. I have some stuff to poke around with you guys online. I don't have a whole big display in behind me. Just the way today went. Ooh, is it a freezing day? It wasn't cold when I left home this morning. It was quite nice when I left home today. I'm in my fall coat today. It was lovely. We're in like Chinook season in Calgary, so who knows what the weather will be day in and day out, but here we are. Um, we're off to a start in the year. For those of you who made it a goal to learn something this year and have signed up for a class that's already started, fantastic. If you haven't signed up for a class yet this year and you want to learn something new, we have more stuff coming. We had 3 programs start this week. On sort of start. One started, one sort of started. One is only a 2-part thing. We had some stuff happening this week. So we have some classes going on. We have some restocks on products in store that I thought I'd mention, because they're always nice to know when you have the right new things coming back in stock. And we're kind of over that Christmas hurdle of like shipping things not coming our direction. So there has been a lot of movement in the store this week. It's been lots of fun. Thank you to everybody who's still wearing their masks when they come in and sanitizing their hands and shopping online if that's how you're more comfortable. We're still doing that. There's ways we can help you out, or curbside pickup. I know I have at least one person doing curbside pickup this week on something because they're like, I'm not ready to come into the store at the moment, and that's okay. We'll let you do that too. So I am gonna pop into the calendar and the web page. Just flip that around for a moment. So for those of you who have been on our website, well, this is our store page. And we have, Tyler's been working incredibly hard on getting more of our products that haven't made it up onto the web. So if you had no idea, we have, there is Notions Thread. Over the last few months, Tyler's been putting in a massive amount of effort to get proper images for all the thread lines we carry here in store. So it's broken down into 5 general categories: embroidery thread, quilting thread, serger thread, sewing thread, specialty thread. Lots of these threads can be used in more than one of these places. But we carry some of the brands we carry just as a big overall picture. For embroidery thread, we carry Yenmet, which is part of the Amman group of threads, as well as Isocord. Just in embroidery thread, we have 1,455 products. We have a lot of thread. If you haven't been into the store before, you've just been shopping with us online. Getting images for all of these means they are up online now, which is great. You can go shopping for thread. And lots of embroidery thread, lots of quilting thread. These would be more your cotton threads. We have some specialty threads in here as well. There's some really neat stuff. That stuff is lovely. Metallic braid. Some of that's maybe something you want. So not all of this is directly runs through your needle kind of thread. Some of it's decorative, experimental thread that you can do other things with. Signature quilting cotton is one of our really lovely cotton lines. There's there's a lot of stuff up here. So if you just know you need to restock on something, um, there's more options. That sewing thread category, I know it's got um, a massive amount of information for you. So generally, if you're looking for thread with us, knowing the weight of the thread you're looking for, or the thread line collection number or collection name will help you narrow it down to exactly what you want. But he's done all that work. We have all that thread up online. I'm thrilled. So thank you to Tyler for getting that done and making it all available for you guys to peruse from home. So that's one of the big things he's changed, kind of in the background here, and pretty subtle if you're not looking for it, but it is there. So lots more thread online, which we're very happy about. He's been working on making sure we have images for all sorts of other things along the way as well. So as we get things posted up, we'll try and get some of that posted out in every week's email newsletter, so you can see those products that maybe didn't hit the web before because they just weren't quite right to get up there. Once they're up there, we'll make sure you guys have an idea that we have it in store and online. It's always been in store, but a couple of those things have been harder to find online. We go back to our lovely little homepage here. That was the thing I wanted to talk about. Thread. I love thread. I'm a thread junkie. Other things we have here, the sliding banner. Click through it to get more info. Well, wait just a second. If you have not signed up for our email newsletter, the email newsletter, you can click on this box right here. It'll take you to the sign up page. Our email newsletter has every week kind of the most relevant, important information for any ongoing sales, any upcoming sales, any upcoming classes, fancy new things arriving in store. If they haven't made it out to our social media, something like our Facebook or our Instagram, this is the other place you're going to find that information. The other thing we have coming up along the side here, we have our calendar, or you can view the whole calendar. There's a few different ways to get to it. Well, that's the next place I'm going to take you for just a moment. So into our calendar, we're recording all our classes. So if I talk about something that happened this week and you feel like you missed out, you didn't, you can still sign up. The recordings take us about a week to take our Zoom recorded class and get it posted into the private class page for each class. About a week to... There's a lot of video work that I don't entirely understand, but there's magic that needs to happen behind the scenes, and then it will be up in your class page later on. So I'd like to thank the students who joined me for our first of 12 classes in OASD Stitch Party Volume 2. We made this reverse applique notebook cover. A couple of them shared their notebook covers in our Facebook group by the end of the day on Wednesday, and a couple of them had made more than one by the end of the day. So this class was a lot of fun. We experimented with different kinds of fabrics, so cork, embroidery leather, I used chalkboard fabric, wide variety. They were all turned out really different. Lots of fun, lots and lots of fun. And then yesterday, we had our trunk show with Leanna Kirky, and she is a brother educator who's going to be teaching 8 classes starting in February with us. And the thing I wanted to mention with this class series is trunk show yesterday was just an overview of the projects and a bit of an introduction to Leanna and her teaching style. So there was a little built-in project as part of it, but all of these projects are scan and cut related, embroidery related, machine related. And if you don't know what any of those things are and you just wanted to see what could be done with any of those brother tools, you can still register and get that recording in a few more days for our trunk show. There was a special available to anybody that attended the trunk show on brother products, so it was pretty sweet. That's available till the end of the month. So again, you can still sign up and get those specials, watch the trunk show when it comes out on the recording. And then if you decide you want to take all 8 of those classes, which I highly recommend, if you have a scan and cut and an embroidery machine, there is going to be information in here that will be relevant for you. Even if you're not completely 100% a brother household, maybe you've got some Berninas lurking in the wings or other brands, lots of this can be translated in some way, shape, or form a little bit to other brands, but it is focusing on how brother gets to these places with their tools. So if you sign up for all 8 classes, which start February 10th, you will get entered into a draw to win a scan and cut or equivalent shopping spree in brother product in our store. Very excited about this. There is some heat transfer vinyl with the scan and cut, starting with our commemorative event wear. That is our February class. We move into some specialty embroidered applique techniques, some more sign vinyl scan and cut, some funky embossed work, applique lettering, this paw prints quilt. If you don't like paw prints, do it with bunny rabbit feet or bunny silhouettes or cat silhouettes or bike tires or whatever silhouette type image cracks you up. I'm all over bikes most of the time, pretty much year round. So I'm very excited. I'm going to take this theme and run with it and make a bike themed thing for my room next to my bikes. Campaign chairs. How do you embroider on specialty things like campaign chairs? So there's still time to sign up for this class, or each of these classes individually, or the whole series altogether. If you do sign up for the whole series, like I said, you will get entered into that draw. That is the only way to get in there. The draw will only be valid for Canadian residents. I know every once in a while we have people watching from afar, but I can't easily do giveaways across borders. So that will be available to Canadian residents only. But yes, that is the potential in there. So if you have friends who have any brother embroider machine or a scan and cut, and they say, oh, I don't know how to use it, they should be in this class. Leanna's starting as if you don't know anything, but she has so much experience and wisdom that even if you know lots, you'll get something out of it in one of those classes. I'm just going to go back to the calendar for a minute here. Today I had section 1 of the Bernina New Owner Software Workbook. It was a blast this morning, lots and lots of fun. We carry on week 2 next week, and I left everybody some homework. I don't often leave homework from a software class, but today I left homework. Coming up next week on Thursday, we are going into block 12, month 12 of our Aunt Annie's Mystery Quilt and Mystery Novel program. You can still sign up. You won't have a mystery, so if you couldn't handle the mystery of the whole thing, this is the month to sign up and have all the info all at once, be able to read Barb's novel cover to cover, or PDF to PDF, however that works. It is sent electronically, but this is our essentially second last class. So last block out of the 12 blocks, and next month in February we'll have a finishing class so everybody can put their blocks together and finish up their mystery quilt. And I've heard rumors that there's a number 2 coming from Barb. So watch for more details on that as we get them up and rolling. I'm very excited. I've seen them. I've seen some stuff. It's good. It's very good. Coming up at the end of the month, we have our last class in the Kimberbell a la carte volume 3 series. We have that Hello Winter Bench Buddy pillow and Sweet Feet rain boots. If you did those rain boots out of something a little more wintry, they'd be winter boots, like bogs. They wouldn't be rain boots for summer. They could be winter boots. But if you want to play along with our Viewers Challenge, Viewers Challenge is a challenge that Barb put out last week for essentially a month. I'm going to click into this for a moment. Because if you want to play along with our Viewers Challenge, so this class would totally suit the bill of Viewers Challenge. You don't have to reinvent the wheel to do it, but you could come take this class, make the project, submit your project. You're into the Viewers Challenge. There's no winning in the Viewers Challenge. It's just to challenge your own self. But yes, come to class. This particular program, a la carte, you do need to drop a USB stick off at the store with us, and then we'll load your design and you can take it home the following day. But the class is a lecture demo of how to do this with heat transfer vinyl and glittery applique stuff. It's sparkly. It's wonderful. So this would fit Viewers Challenge. So Viewers Challenge, I'm just going to go back to just me here for a moment. The trunk show was recorded. The trunk show was recorded. Everything's been recorded, but again, it takes us about a week to get from recorded to posted where you can rewatch on the private class pages. So Viewers Challenge. Last week, Barb put out the challenge. I'm just going to remind you guys about the details. I've seen the first few projects trickle in, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I'm thrilled to pieces that people are playing along. So our Viewers Challenge, what we're asking of you is that you make a small project, roughly no bigger than 24 inches by 24 inches. Unless you're making in 3D, then 24 inches by 24 inches by 24 inches, something small. And asking that you make something along the lines of following the prompt. And the prompt is celebrate winter. So something with a wintry vibe, wintry feel. What makes you think of winter? Celebrate winter, and we'd like something sparkly on it. Something shiny, something sparkly. That could be a single rhinestone. Barb showed off her project earlier this week on Facebook Live. A single rhinestone, just a bright star in the night sky in a snowy backdrop. You could use metallic threads to do some detail stitching. You could use heat transfer vinyl. You could use a sparkly button or a brooch that you have tucked away from something else. Use sparkly fabric. We're not picky. You could sew it, you could embroider it, you could quilt it. Maybe you have other crafty things you do. We're not, there are no craft police here. Whatever creative way you want to express this prompt, make something sparkly. Make something shiny that celebrates winter. We'd love to get those photos from you guys before February 7th or so, and then we'll do a customer showcase. Because might as well celebrate all your hard work and show off what's possible out there. So we don't care if you use a pattern that already exists or if you make something right from scratch. Maybe you try a new technique. Maybe you try a technique you know and love and you know you can have success with. Doesn't matter to us. Small project, celebrate winter, something sparkly shiny. That's the rough guideline. With that note, I know not everybody's comfortable working with specialty threads, so I'm going to give you guys the heads up for Monday. We're going to have Metal Monday. It's going to be a thing. This coming Monday on the 17th, I believe. That date makes sense. Yes, 17th makes sense. I'm going to lead you guys through some of the things you need to do to work with metallic threads, no matter what machine you have. Some of the things you can do from mostly a machine standpoint. That's where my strengths lie, is making all the weird threads work on your machine, because I want to do everything by machine. So Metal Monday. We're talking about metallic threads on Monday on Facebook Live. So if you know somebody who's itching to work with metallic threads or has sworn off ever working with them because they're like, my machine doesn't like them, I firmly believe that's not the case. So we'll talk through all the tools you might want in your tool belt to make metallic threads happy, how you're going to handle that depending kind of on what your machine configuration looks like, and some of the tools you have at your disposal that you didn't know you had at your disposal that will make metallic threads much happier on your machine. So come join me Monday for Metal Monday. I'm not a rock star. I don't know how to do that face. Anyway, Metal Monday. It's coming up soon. So those are just some of the things going on here in the store right away. Other things of note that came in this week or will be out very, very early next week. We had a big restock on Kona solid fabric. They're not everybody's cup of tea, but judging from how many bolts were empty, you guys clearly like them. We have a bunch more back in stock. We're restocked on Cuddle and Red Pine Minky. There's kind of two trade names happening in the store now. There used to only be one. Cuddle and Minky, both in store. Restock on a bunch of colors. We have a ton of Cuddle kits, so if you've got a Cuddle kit lurking in your stash of things to make, we have more fabrics for backings. So if they're not out today, they will be out early next week. those are restocked. Sewing machine supply is really pretty good right now. There's a Bernina sale on until the end of the month. Lots of people have taken advantage of some of the really fantastic deals on the top of the line Berninas. We have bundles on some of our brother sewing machines and embroidery machines. So if you're in the market for that, don't hesitate to reach out, come in, try one out, and then you can start playing along with some of our classes that are coming up. There is some other class content coming. Should have more of that sorted out next week. And it's not all embroidery all the time, I promise. I think it could be embroidery all the time, but I know that's not everybody's thing. We do some other stuff here as well. So those are some of the things I've got kind of in the works for you guys. It's been a busy week. Lots of teaching, lots going on, and some moving and grooving in the store here. So thank you for joining us all week long. I look forward to sharing everything I know about metallic threads on Monday and all the different ways you can make them your friend, so that you can get your Viewers Challenge project done, maybe with metallic threads. I'm excited. It's going to be good. You would love to see more Zoom sew-alongs. Okay. Noted. High possibility, yes. I always forget about Zoom sew-alongs on weekends. I go home and turn into a mom who has to do laundry. I forget that I have a day job or other people in my life. So I'm not good at making sure those happen. But yeah, we've thought about doing more of those as well. If you guys do have questions or you want to add things to your shopping cart that you're not finding online, give the store a call. Shoot us an email at orderdesk@mysewingroom.ca or shop online. All of those are totally valid options, and we'll get you guys everything you need to keep busy on the cold nights and keep entertained even on the warm nights, whatever winter's holding in your neck of the woods. So thanks, guys. Be safe, be kind, be calm,